How to create an annual plan in monday.com. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to create a manual or an annual plan manually into your monday.com space or workspace. So we are going to head over monday.com, sign in for an account, and we are going to find the workspace of our. So this is the workspace. I'm going to create the let's say the annual plan of it. We are going to add an item to this workspace and we're going to choose board. I'm going to create a new board and we're going to manage the board within items. So we are going to put it as main. We're going to name it later. So I have chosen to name it a new board. Now, how we can make this plan as a plan, for example, I'm going to name it annual plan like this. So we are going to put the groups, as you can see, into three. So we can divide the year into quarters or trimesters. So we are going to have here, for example, this group is going to be first trimester, for example. This one is going to be second, for example, trimester. And here we have third, like that, third, RD, trimester, for example. We're going to change the color of it to something like that, or to like this, and the fourth and the final, fourth trimester. So each one of the trimesters is going to have an item or three items. For example, here we're going to name these as, for example, January. For example, we are going to name this February. We're going to name this, for example, March. This on the second trimester. April. This one is going to be, for example, May, June, for example. And here we are going to have July, August. Here we have September, fourth trimester, October, November, and lastly, December. Boom. Now we have all the semesters or the trimesters. Each one of the months are going to have some specific tasks. Let's say that we are not going to use persons, but we are going to have statuses. Or we can go ahead and have maybe some tasks. For example, this task is going to be for this person and this for that, and etc. This is an example. Status, you need them. For example, this is the let's say here January, for example, the third date. This is going to be, for example, on January, I don't know here, 11 or 10th January, and etc. So you're going to get an idea on what I am talking about. For example, like this, the status is going to be like this. Working on. You can go ahead and start by adding maybe, for example, members, or let's say files. For example, these are going to be files. We have here dates. I think that we have did the dates. Now you can go ahead and add, for example, I don't know, drop downs. You're going to choose, for example, or set up labels like, I don't know, here it is going to be up to you. Now, what are we going to do after we have set up, for example, the tasks, you can go ahead and click on the month and set up, for example, the description for the tasks, the file, the activity log that you're going to follow, and everything. You can mention people, for example, and etc. And then you're going to, let's say, explain to them what they are going to do in this date. After we have set up, as you can see, the annual plan, this is going to be let's say, an annual or trimester plan. We're going to add a dashboard. We're going to name it annual dash. We're going to create the dashboard, and we are going to connect a board for it, the annual plan for it. And it is going to have here the widget for example, the battery. We can go ahead and add, for example, the numbers, charts, like that, and etc. So that was pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you soon on the next one.